The 50th anniversary of the Battleship Massachusetts coming home to dock in Fall River continued today despite the sweeping rain. Celebratory events took place throughout the day, including a question and answer period with Miss Suzy Kilgrew, a member of the USS Battleship Living History Group. Miss Kilgrew discussed how World War II nurses served their country in both the Navy Corps and in Army troops.
The history of the Navy Nurse Corps, they started before World War I. In 1910, they were actually sent out on their first overseas deployment. I don't remember the ship's names. In 1944, there were 44 nurses at Pearl Harbor when it was attacked. They were split up. 17 of them were sent on one ship, which I can get you the names of the ship and where they went. I want to say that group went to the Philippines. There were 5 of them that went to Guam that ended up becoming POWs that were later released. There were, when the women went to apply for the military, most of them picked the Army nurses. So there were a lot more Army nurses than there were Navy. A lot of that had to do with marriage. If they were not allowed to be married, they were not allowed to be in the Navy. So once they were in the Navy, if they chose that they were going to get married, they had to resign their position in the Navy. In 1944, the Navy rethought that because they needed a lot more nurses and they didn't have enough, so they were allowing women that were resigned due to leaving for marriage between certain years to come back as married women that were nurses. And then in 1945 they decided that they didn't need as many nurses anymore, so they dismissed them. If you came back because you were when you were married, because they changed the rules, then you were no longer needed, and they dismissed you.